Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So things are underway. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, it's hard to ignore Bellingham, Peter, because he's been compared to so many past England greats. His versatility, the unpredictability, those late runs from deep that make him a great threat. Will he reach those heights? He certainly has all the potential.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. Maldini. Vieira. Not the most accurate pass. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Rice. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mbappe clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Pass somewhat off target, and he's there to get it away. Patience, the overwhelming virtue in this game so far. Morocco ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Some good work on the right flank here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rice. It's a promising position. He is just caressing the ball. And it's Rodri. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Elise. Seedorf did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Aimed beyond the defence.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Now it's Hullet. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He is through here. He was under real pressure there. Hullet, and he's well positioned here. Rice. Half an hour played now. Seedorf. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Maldini is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Elise. And it's Pedri. And it's Rice. And here's Elise. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now, can they get him away? Bellingham! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Morocco with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Milan have the chance to go the other way. And it's played forward. Vieira. Can he get on the end of this? Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's Bale! That has ended up in no man's land. Pullet, and the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Cleared without hesitation. Little pass back. And the whistle goes for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. And we are up to the break.
Milan really can be happy with the strong finish to the half and have no reason to be upset with their overall performance. I think they just need to keep going now. Stick at it, and eventually they'll get a break.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. And so the action is resumed.
Milan are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team.
Bellingham! It's bounced back off the post. And he whips it in.
Oh, that was one big no-no.
There's the shot! And no mistake. Barely into the second half, and already it is heating up. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Morocco have fired themselves in front.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Pullet. Driving forward, he's having a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? And he's taking no chances there. Pullet. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Cucurella. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK,
it's Bale! And that's another fine save.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
Pele plays it short. Has to go back here. Vieira! And again, he is at his elastic best.
Vieira really can't believe it, foiled by the keeper again.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Hakimi deals with that comfortably. Morocco are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, and certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan. Milan really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here. And he shoots!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Pedri. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That has not gone well. Now it's Bale. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, super ball.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Seedorf. And he's found a way past. And a chance! And he's quick to get rid. Now it's Pele. It's Pele! Oh, he'd love to have another go at that.
Pele was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero
So
10,
the fourth quarter of the
numero
game.
7, numero 14, Seedorf, numero 20, numero 17.
He's having a hit!
Lasciano il campo per
Morocco
il numero 18.
are looking to go forward now.
Il numero 8, il numero 25.
Oh, good
il numero
read.
24,
That was well played,
il numero 23.
well stopped.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Knocks it into space. Great ball if he can get there. He's onside. He's found a way through. Oh, no, it's an own goal.
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
And it's Cucurella. Rodri. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking to play him in. Chance! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Plays a sharp little ball here. Maldini. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times.
có nhiều ảnh và không hay là anh rể con vợ nào Ôi, chuyền đoán cho con quá nhỏ rồi. No. Dạ ơi. Thời gian nữa là đã hết beo, chỉ cần cho không hai lên lắc sandwich, sau đó thêm một lắc khác úp lại, rồi dùng một chiếc cốc ấm lạnh để cắt bánh thành hình tròn. Tiếp đó thêm 100 ml sữa tươi có đường, một quả trứng và thêm một phô mai. Đánh bông lên từ khi bột hết là được. Cuối cùng
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. We're up and running then. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Here's a sharp little ball here. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Couldn't squeeze it through. Well, we all know who created the concept of total football, but is it fair to say, Jim, that no one embodied it better on the pitch than this man, Ruud Gullit?
That is true, definitely. He has the pace, the power, the technique to play anywhere across the front line, but he also has the intelligence, the vision to play in a...
Goes for the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Vieira. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other.
Bale! It's hit the upright. And he's quick to get rid. Olise. Neither side yet able to find the net. Rodri. And he skips past his man. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Ferdinand is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Now it's Bale. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Might be danger here. Pelé. Hakimi. Here's Rodri. Olise. And it's lofted through here. He'll try from distance. Maldini. Thuram. And it's Seedorf.
That's going in strongly.
It's Gullit. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And it's Rodri. And here's Mbappe. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Threads one in, and the through ball. Chance for a shot! Goal! Morocco! Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. Morocco are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
This is a promising build-up. This looks promising. Bellingham did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Al Kubasi calmly anticipates. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? It's Bale! They've got to be quick to recover this. Van Dijk. Gullit gets across and deals with it. And this is Pele! And he has been fouled there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here.
Yeah, and I think it's a lesson to be learned in not conceding free kicks in this area.
Take back. Vieira.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Now it's Rice. And the whistle goes for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Milan go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And we are back on the way.
Milan.
And the finish! But he's left disappointed.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Yeah, here's a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Bale. Now he's running away. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Vieira. Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now this could be a... Pele! And it's a goal! AC Milan are all square. Pele at his razor-sharp best there.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Looking to play him in. Decent chance! Goal! Morocco! Into the lead once more. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
And now he has two. Morocco with the lead. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Milan really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Now it's Rice. Can he get it through? Now it's Rice. And that's played in low. And he gets rid in a hurry. Oh, that's superb.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Bellingham. Oh, what a ball! He's free, he has got space. Big chance! He's got away with one there.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 7.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Seedorf. Numero 10. Numero 17. Bale.
Over to the right flank.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 8. Il numero 23.
He's through here.
Il numero 18.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Il numero 24.
Morocco
Cambio di
are
giocatore.
looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, and certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Neymar. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Hakimi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Morocco with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Fabian Ruiz plays it short. Pedri. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
Pressing high and with purpose. Vieira is the team's great visionary. Oh, perfectly measured that. Now, and he shoots! And the difference is still one, but only just.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you. Milan really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
So what can they make of this? Nicely worked.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Now it's Mbappe. Deep into stoppage time. And it's Ruiz. McTominay. Cruyff. And here's Neymar. It's Neymar! That's that, the end. Milan perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts were... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So straight into the action.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Maldini. And it's Vieira. Pelé. Olise producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. That's destined for the flank. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Milan are enjoying more and more possession, but very few chances up to now. Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Pedri. Hakimi. Knocks it into space. Good ball, good take. Oh, terrible pass. Seedorf did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And this is Pelé. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Tries to play it through. Gullit defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he's managed to get free. Maldini, always a very imposing presence at the back. And the return pass. That has been slung wide. That looks a good ball through. Shot could be on. Olise. Good running, strong and purposeful. Pass somewhat off target. Olise is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
He's in a great position here. Pedri can get it clear. Rice for Olise. Rodri. Rice. Rice makes... Rice! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Thuram has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Now it's Pelé. Great defending, strong and determined. Chance for a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Ball is over the line. Oh, they could be caught out here. Real chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Milan have their second corner now. Shot goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Seedorf actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Desai. Hullet with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. It's not an especially good pass, that. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Bale. Vieira. And here's Bale. Now it's Pele. He's free, he has got space. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. The lightness of... And that is indeed the final act. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Milan go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Milan are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Milan leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Ferdinand, and it's been given away. And the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Desai tries to clear. And it's been hooked away. Van Dijk. And it's Rodri. And here's Bellingham. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Nice interception, well timed. Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Mbappe. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Now it's Bale. Now it's Hullet. Hakimi promptly onto that, and that is that. Morocco appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And that interception, decent chance! Oh, it's hit the post!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rodri. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
He had a chance to offload that left, so I think he's going to have to swallow his medicine on this one.
Pele being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's not looking good, Peter. You can't just stop playing once you've gone ahead. You're letting the opposition know that you can be got at, and they can so easily raise the pace and tempo to do just that.
Bellingham.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Olise. Now it's Olise. That's very neat. Looking for options for move. Takes a shot! And it's in! Morocco are back in business. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 10. Numero 20.
So we have movement on
Numero
both
17.
benches.
Bale.
They're looking at a
Numero
different
7.
game now.
Numero 14.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Neymar. Il numero 24.
He's on it.
Il numero
He's
7.
having a hit!
Il numero 8. Il
And
numero
how did he
25.
not put that
Attenzione,
away?
cambio.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Morocco really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Rummenigge is onto this. Oh, what a stop! Had to be at his very best. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Neymar. It's Neymar! Oh, that could be pivotal! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that. Mbappe! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
All hands on deck for this one. And it's Olmo. Dembele.
Il quarto uomo indica 2
That's just
minuti
playing
di
it
recupero.
safe and simple. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Dembele. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he's been caught napping. And time is up. Milan can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets.
Mẹ chồng cấm cản con dâu vô kiên cương trong phim Sống chung với mẹ chồng. Hóa ra năm ấy chúng ta đã trách nhầm bà Phương rồi.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So straight into the action.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
He's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Rodri. Pedri. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Hullet. And he plays one through. Now it's Bale. Now it's Hullet! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's Bellingham. And this is Pele! Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Now it's right. Oh, he's having a go! And no, just off target. Desai, very much a man of this moment. And the keeper's given it away. Milan already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. He's in a great position here. Olise. That's good running with the ball. Tries to pass it through. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Rodri. Passing is crisp and sharp. Can he get it through? And a chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Pedri really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Desai clears. He's having a hit! Superlative from Pedri! About as smooth as it gets. Morocco are back in business. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Morocco restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect.
And he shoots! That has not worked out as planned.
I actually fancied him to score then, but we should give the keeper credit for doing his bit.
Bellingham. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe ploughing through the middle. Vieira defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Mbappe couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Now it's Pelé. And it's Bellingham. Now this could be a chance. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Bale. Well, they've got it again. Well, that looks a decent ball. Milan do have a chance to counter here. Looking for options for movement. Takes a shot! Goal! Milan! And they've got their lead back. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Milan have their lead. Just eases him off the ball. Seedorf. And the counter-attack is on for Milan. Now it's Pelé. Now it's Bellingham. Played out wide. Vieira has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. And this is... it's Bale! Oh, good finish! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Brilliantly cut out. And the referee says that is that for the first half.
Milan are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Milan claiming the lion's share of the 4 goals, up by 3-1 at half-time. And we are back on the way. Now it's Pelé. This is a promising build-up. And he's got the beating of his man. Bale was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Rice. Can he get on the end of this? A lot of space ahead of him. No way through, so back it comes. Rodri. Rice. And it's made its way to him. Vieira with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Vieira gets his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Not a bad try by any means.
Rice is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Ferdinand. Vieira is the team's great visionary. Now it's Pelé. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Morocco appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Now it's Olise. Bullet. Pelé being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Goes for a shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Rice driving on and making good progress. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Olise. Olise! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Vieira. This looks promising. And here's Elise. Oh, sweet feet. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Now that shot, a goal! It's a goal!
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 10. Viene sostituito con il numero 8.
So we have movement
Attenzione,
on
un
both
cambio.
benches. A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Aims beyond the defence. And this is Bale. That's an excellent interception. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp move. It's Pele! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Milan really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Maldini, always a very imposing presence at the back. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Half an hour gone in the second half.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And they can counter here. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And it's played forward. Oh, can he get onto this? Maldini. And it's Bellingham. Couldn't squeeze it through. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 17. Bale. Numero 20. Numero 7. Numero 14.
Knocks it into space.
Lasciano il campo per il
Vieira
numero 24.
cuts it out.
Il numero 6.
Chance here to counter.
Il numero 15. Il numero
Dembele.
25. Cambio di
It's
giocatore.
destined for the flank. Now, can they get him away? Always he's having a shot! And there's a goal! We thought they were done, but never say never. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find the winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Looking to play him in. Played out towards the right wing. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Cruyff looking to be a menace in the final third. Vieira. Now it's Ferran Torres. Fabian Ruiz! Fabian Ruiz! He's got away with one there. The whistle's gone and the game is over. Magic. What a magical football match. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We're up and running then.
There's a player on this pitch who shines above the rest, and we're talking defence.
And that is?
Well, it's got to be Paolo Maldini.
Goes for a shot! Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe gets on his bike and on the move. Cucurella. He's a sharp little ball here. And this is Pele. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And it's Pedri. Now it's Rodri. Bullet. Now it's Bale. He's through here. Well timed, excellent interception. Rice. And here's Mbappe. He's going for goal! Oh my word, that is quite something! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Oh, he's having a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Bale actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And he's managed to get rid. Morocco have the chance to go the other way. It's a promising position and smartly reclaimed.
Milan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
That could spell trouble. Not the most convincing of passes. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Bellingham tries to pass it through. Looking for a runner. Desailly kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And here's Mbappe. He's being Bellingham! And that is wildly off target.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Thuram. Desailly. It's a pretty loose pass. Rodri going forward. Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Pedri. And here's Mbappe. Bellingham. Oh, that's neat. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Mbappe. Well, that is one way to stop him. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Vieira is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Pedri. Well, that's been cut out. Well played. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Out towards the flank. Rodri. And here's Mbappe. There's the shot! And that's a sharp finish. And there's the goal they've been looking for. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Morocco are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Mbappe. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Now it's Bale. Aimed beyond the defence. Al-Kubasi deals with that comfortably. Pedri. Well, that pass isn't the best. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the referee says that is that for the first half. Some first half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Morocco are looking to go forward now. Hakimi. Cucurella. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's Pele! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Ferdinand. And it's Seedorf. Olise. And it's Pedri. Tries to play it through. Can he get it through? Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Maldini is there and he can get that clear. He's having a pop! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Rodri is offering a wry smile there.
Towering header! Nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Bellingham. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape.
Mbappe! And he's really put himself on the line here. It's their second corner of the game. And a header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Bullet being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
He's in one-on-one. Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Milan cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Pele. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Bale. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. He's on it. Can he get away? Mbappe. There he goes, motoring forward. Thuram gets it clear. Rodri. Picked out brilliantly. And that has been cleared. Morocco have got it back and they'll have... Tries one from range! Rodri. And here's Mbappe. Decent chance! Oh, wow! That's crazy! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 10.
So we have movement on both benches.
Numero 8.
Morocco now in a position far more desirable.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Now it's Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Cruyff. Pedri. And it's Olmo. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. Oh, this is a terrific run. Now, can he find a finish? And the finish! Oh, it's come off the upright. Vieira. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Pelé. Pedri. Dembele. Oh, he's burst through. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Seedorf looking understandably energised after his goal. Just 5 minutes left. And it's Seedorf. Vieira. Oh, it's Pelé! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world. Rodri. Now it's Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pedri threads one in, and he's picked it up out wide. Nice interception, well timed. There will be 4 extra minutes. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pedri! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
That has not gone well. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that will be the final act. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We are just getting started. Now it's Pelé. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
He's not just the destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward and...
Oh, what a mistake! Bellingham. Looking for options for movement. Vieira. Ferdinand. Vieira. Now it's Pelé. Now it's Bellingham. Pinches it off him. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Rodri. Rice. He's had it taken off him. Aimed beyond the defence. Not a hint of offside here. And that was very necessary. Desailly. And it's Ferdinand. Pullet. He's looking wide. Pelé! That was probably asking just too much.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Bellingham. And it's Bellingham. Looking for the run. Oh, that's a very... Can he finish? Goal! Milan! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
Milan very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Bellingham. Pedri. He's in a great position here. Spread to the right. And he's gone backward here. Now it's Rice. Well read. And the danger is averted. Great chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Morocco with the corner. They're first. Punched away. And now they can spring out of defence. Pau Kubasi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Can he get it through? Oh, now he can run away with it. And this is Pelé. Decent chance! And that's it. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Ferdinand is very much of the non-shall pass school of defending. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Pau Kubasi did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the counter is on. Floated through. Now this could be a chance. He's shifting through the gears here. Pedri defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Now it's Mbappe. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Maldini. Oh, there's a probing ball. Bellingham is wide and looking to get onto this. Pedri. It's Bellingham. Rice. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Rice. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vieira. And it's Bellingham. Great vision. Played back. Olise.
Ci sarà un minuto di
Rice.
recupero.
Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Bellingham has found the net. And that signals the end of the first period. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Milan sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. And we are back on the way. And this is Hullet. Bellingham. It's Pedri. And it's Hakimi. That's a good foray he's making.
Oh, great feat, that.
Now it's Pele. Now it's Bale. Pau Kubasi calmly anticipates. He's in one-on-one. And he's straight offside. Kubasi. Pedri. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Pedri. Nice bit of trickery. Tries to pass it through. He has found the way through. Looking for a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Cleared away. Very nicely done.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Pele. It's Pele! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Milan find a position of real strength now. Maldini. Ah, he's given it away. It's out of play for a goal kick. Thuram. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Drills one in. Deftly away. Rice. Now it's Mbappe.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Hullet under intense pressure.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Now it's Bale. Now, can they get him away? He's beaten the last man. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Played out towards the right wing. Time and again they are repelled. Desai. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
shifted it to the flank. Now it's Bellingham. Now there's a fine ball. And the shot! And yes, it's there! They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Bale! That is special! Gareth Bale! He's got himself an absolute peach. How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 10, numero 7, numero 14.
Hakimi picks it up out wide.
Numero 20.
Cross goes in there.
Numero 17.
The keeper gets his hands on it.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 8, il numero 25, il numero 15, il numero 24, il numero 6. Attenzione, un cambio.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Good ball, good take. Desailly. McTominay. Cruyff. Cruyff. And he's shot a goal! Oh, good finish! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Mateus conjures time and space where few can. And it's Dembele.
Ci saranno 5
Great
minuti di
defending,
recupero.
strong and determined. That has been slung wide. Big chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Now it's Dani Olmo. Cruyff. Rummenigge. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Desailly does well not to be outdone there.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Can he get on the end of this? He's through here. He's found the way through. Real chance! And I think we're done. Yes, we are done. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.